swallow that, right?
All right, this was back to 1961. If we could have Alec and Paul open it for us. Brought their tools. Now, some people are here may or may not remember what's in it, and some people are here when they buried it. I'm not sure. What we're going to do is when they're opening it, I'm going to have different people come up and take some different items from it, local Norton citizens and residents that have been in the town a long time.
Gotta give him the mic, please.
I don't remember that much. I just remember seeing it at the shop and then working on it. I wouldn't surprise me if you put something in it.
Make a capsule or ring.
I imagine they did a quite good job because it hasn't leaked. We hope it hasn't leaked.
Where's this been for 50 years?
Well, it's a secret. Can't tell you. Mainly because I don't know.
George knows.
The capsule's actually been in the safe at the town hall.
They were restoring the old town hall. They found the capsule in the vault. It was a two-story vault, and it was down in the basement part of the vault. And Doug King, I'm not sure whether he was going to throw it away or not, but he got in touch with Butch about it and wanted to know what it was, and Butch rescued it and brought it over to the new town hall and put it in the vault. And when we started this celebration, I knew where it was, and Butch supposedly knew where it was. But Butch called me one day and says, "Where's the capsule?" And I said, "Where you put the capsule?" And I said, "No, they can't find it. They look for it." And I said, "Well, move some boxes out of the way." And it was over at the town hall when they found it. So I thought sure Butch had lost it again. But, you know, a lot of people, and I just had two people tell me just now that something was buried in the common in '61. I don't know what. In the literature it says the capsule was going to be closed in December. It also says that the capsule was put in the vault of the old town hall. Now whether they had planned on burying it later on when the weather got better or something, I don't know. But maybe spring came and nobody thought about taking it out and burying it. So it sat there all 8 years. So that's why it's in such beautiful condition. It looks like a bombshell. And I thought that was, I only read just this week that it was a helium tank. So it was helium tank. And the Germans were over here trying to get our helium, so maybe that's how they got it. But it was made, Cooper had a shop in Charlie on South Worcester Street. How are we doing?
Keep talking, George.
Representatives, Mr. Howard, Mr. Creedon, there we all marching in the parade. Mr. Lecter, we all marching in the parade. Mr. Massachusetts is committed to coming to the parade. Right now it's going to look like we're going to have 5 divisions, possibly more. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to start at 12 o'clock. And I'm a little remiss because the parade is actually the next thing. The Tricentennial Committee asked the Land Preservation Society, Kathy, you here? Let's just have a show of hands. How many people have been in Norton, lived in Norton over 60 years that are here today? How about 70 years? 80 years? Quite a few people. I think we should give them a round of applause. Thank you. Mr. Rivero, has Norton changed at all? A little bit. No, not away. No, here, go.
Gary, don't watch the music.
Oh, this is interesting.
Tell us what it is.
1962.
Uh-oh.
Seriously. February 21st, 62.
They don't have calendars like we have them today. Okay, George. George, why don't you be the first to open up and take something out and see what it is?
Well, this might have a lot of good Norton news in it.
Can we make room for this lady, please?
Just reach in and get it.
There's a chair down here.
Okay, can we just clean this table?
I think you should.
Get out here,
It's,
Camera.
my sister.
From her dad, David Arston, in the year 2011. Rita, born December 7th, 1955, not to be opened by
That's your...
at your risk. No, I don't know, Jane, what's this? Not to be opened,
Anyone, unless connected to Rita.
okay.
So,
God bless to you, and have a very pleasant life, Dad.
can we open it now, Arthur? Is your family? Sure.
So there's some intaglios, a bunch of different intaglios. Which is a cop, intaglios. The bills, the cameo shop.
Oh, those don't we have to pay.
Maybe Christ.
I hope it's not interest included. Thank you very much, Bush.
I can understand if Freddie brought this to my father in 1961, he didn't seal it for a year. And I can relate to that.
This looks like a brochure for an X-ray. All-purpose compacts and the popular price 6 and V8s. It's a Rambler Classic. Does anybody own one? Which one don't you take something?
This one's to you.
For me.
What are the odds of that? No, grab some more. We're gonna go in there until we get something good.
It might be a car tire.
Ellen, maybe he's in there.
Be good for the rest of your life.
Thank you very much. What are the odds of that? No, grab some more. We're gonna go in there until we get something good.
It might be a car tire.
Ellen, maybe he's in there.
Gala celebration.
panorama of Pawtucket.
I'm a rambler.
Speaking of Pawtucket, did I tell you about the Pawtucket Red Sox? This is a newspaper. This is the Attleboro Sun, and actually looks like a copy of the one that, same one that they stuffed it with. What year is it? February 21st, 1962. Bruce, would you like to try it?
Got a big fish, Bruce.
We should get royalties from Attleboro Sun. One more. Oh, that big thing. This is a Time Gazette, and it's supposed to be a very old document. It mentions Leo Yell.
He was a member of the group.
This is interesting. This is a brochure of the 250th anniversary invited guests. The Friday night ball, Senator and Mrs. Parker were here, Representative Mrs. Walter O'Brien, Judge and Philip Athenis, he was the judge in Attleboro, Judge and Mrs. Gordon Owen, he was the judge in Taunton. So this was it. They must have had the ball, and this is the people who invited the selectmen, Clarence Rich, Joseph Yell.
That was the other Clarence.
The French have a saying, plus the mem shows, plus the change up, plus the mem shows. The more things change, the more things remain the same.
Alec,
Let me see my question.
Alec is in there.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Picture of my mother here along with Charlie Bruce, and I think that's Audrey Wiley, and I don't know who that is. Oh, there's Dad right there. Did you see my father? That's Dad. Your old dad couldn't be with us today, but we remember him still.
This was 1961, this picture was taken.
See Dad right there, Mike? It looks like they're in school under construction. Yeah, that's okay.
Dale Shaman, come on up, you're an honor boy. Come on up. He was personally the Sigmas were the fifth class. We took out some pictures. Butchie, can you tell us what the pictures are?
The name's on the back.
Dates on the back. Okay, well, it's Blanky Reinhardt and Russell Hardy. Russell was at my age, Russell's 62. If you remember Lanky Reinhardt, he was one of the characters we had
Oh, yeah.
for a long time.
Arrowhead Beach. And he was the tree warden.
This was the guest of honor, Mrs. Gertrude Cornish. They must have been dedicating the town forest at that time. This is Henry Burt. I'm just guessing, but I imagine he had something to do with the name of Burt Street. Does anybody know about Mr. Burt? Bruce, do you remember?
Shall I?
Nope. Yeah, get somebody. Work for son.
Sheep and vinegar, buttermilk and candy. Boston is a Yankee town, so sing hey doodle dandy.